Hello and welcome, beautiful souls, to my channel, Science of the Soul and Stars. If you're new here, my name is Brandon Tobias, and my channel is all about giving you clarity, guidance, and next steps in your true love, twin flame, twin soul, or soulmate situation. And the goal of this channel is to give you timeless love messages that really help you along your way and ultimately help you to step into your greatest soul purpose through what I believe is the most powerful catalyst towards helping you get there, which is true love. So welcome to my channel. Today's reading is going to be a pick a card reading, always lots of fun. And it's going to give you a specific message based on your current energetic situation to give you, again, the clarity, the guidance, or the next steps for your specific situation. So these are always a lot of fun. Just know that whenever you happen to watch this, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you were guided to watch this message, that is exactly when and where it's supposed to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and open the ceremony here in a second. If you do want continued updates on my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We do weekly updates for your twin flame, soulmates, and collective situation. And do me a favor, if you do enjoy this video, hit that like button as well. We also go live every single Sunday. And if you want to join one of the most incredible live events that is continuing to grow and become so amazing, be sure to hit that bell button as well, that notification button, so you don't miss another live event. Okay, let's get into the reading. We have three choices, everyone, for your situation, for clarity in your situation. Okay, and the first choice over here is the Thoth Tarot deck with Citrine. Okay, so this is pile number one. Okay, so this is the Thoth Tarot deck with the Citrine. The second deck is Amethyst with the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. And the third deck over here is the Universal Wirth with Pyrite. Okay. Now for each of these readings, pile number one over here, pile number two, or pile number three, I'll be drawing at least 5 cards, if not more, for clarity, and an oracle card for each of the decks as well. Okay. And the purpose of this, the question we're going to be answering today is, are you in a true twin flame situation? Okay, that is the question that has been called to my attention. So if you choose whatever deck you choose or crystal you choose, that's the question we will be seeking to answer. Are you in a true twin flame situation? And we'll be giving clarity around what you're going through and the message that you need to hear most right now in and around that situation. Okay? All right, so without further ado, I'm going to open the ceremony and then go into pile number one. So opening the ceremony now between myself, Brandon, and the collective that I channel for. I'm calling in my guides, angels, and archangels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, the energy of Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene. Calling you all in now, as well as the angels and guides for the collective I channel for to help to give guidance for the highest good and healing of all listening now and in the future, for their highest good and healing at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. This ceremony is now officially open. Okay. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So we're going to start with pile number one. Okay. And this should be time stamped, so you guys should be able to know exactly where you're at. Okay. We'll just put these other piles off to the side for now. All right. So if you chose pile number one, here we go. And we're actually going to start with a oracle card for you. Pile number one. All right. The question we are answering for each of these piles is, are you in a true twin flame union and situation? Are you in a true twin flame situation? And if you were called to this pile, you'll be getting the clarity for that specific question. Here we go. So for pile number one, guys, what is the energy and the answer to that question for pile number one? Completion. Okay. So the energy of a cycle that is in the midst of completing or has completed or will be completed very soon. Okay, tremendous end to a fantastic and probably tremendously tough, arduous, and growth-oriented cycle that you've been a part of maybe for some time now with this snake here. And the snake eats its own tail, meaning that everything that goes around comes back fully around to start afresh and start anew. Okay, so likely if you've chosen pile number 1, you are feeling that the end of something is near, an end of a cycle, a culmination of some chapter in your life that is ready to be finished, that you're probably quite excited to be finished with, and the start of something new. Okay, it's also the desire to engage in maybe a fresh cycle or to really finish out something of the old. Now, the other thing I want to point out, since the question was, are you in a true twin flame situation? This is going to be giving clarity and attempting to answer that yes or no. I would say the first indicator here would be a yes. And the reason why here, it's interesting, it's number 9 as well, is because this is the same creature that again is engaged with this cycle within itself, that is connected to itself and continues to go round and round and is unable to potentially escape itself because it is itself, if that makes sense. And that right there is the essence of a twin soul, twin flame situation here. Also, I do love the coloring of the blue and the red up here, right? The dichotomy of the different halves of the same snake or the same part of the soul. So I would say by all indications so far, I would say yes. Now let's get into a little bit more of the actual tarot reading. We'll leave this card here for now as your kind of main crowning card. All right, so spirit guides, loved ones, masters, wise ones for pile number 1. Are they in a true twin flame situation? And also, what are the energies and messages that they need to know? Pile number 1, for the highest good in love and in life. What is the current energies, and are they in a true twin flame situation? All right. 10 of Cups. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So this pile so far, we're going to draw a few more cards, obviously. But the completion of a cycle, this almost reminds me of the 4 of Wands card, right? Which is someone you might be involved with or love very much or be or feel very close to that feels like home. Okay, that feels like the same part or a different part of the same soul. And this person, if you're in pile number 1 specifically, you may be feeling that as you complete these cycles, it gets you both closer to living out your ultimate dream outcome with this person, which is the 10 of Cups, which is your dream come true, which is your ultimate love and life reality with one single person that you feel connected to on the deepest possible level. The 10 of Cups. And if you are feeling the end of a cycle or culmination of a cycle nearing, it is only one step closer towards allowing you both to achieve and attain what you came here in this lifetime to achieve. And what I'm sensing here in pile number 1 is you came here to achieve union with the 10 of Cups. The ultimate love union. So congratulations. We have the Prince of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Maybe not so much congratulations yet. We have the 2 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So it looks like there's some work to be done here, right? Or there has been a lot of work done. But I would say astoundingly yes. Okay, the answer to the question is, are you in a true twin flame situation? I would say absolutely yes. And the reason why is because we have the 6 of Cups. We obviously have the snake eating its own tail here. We have the 2 of Cups, and we have the 9 of Cups. So this is, if not a twin flame, which I do feel it is, an astoundingly true and deep love, soul connection connected via past lives with the 6 of Cups here. Okay. Prince of Swords and 7 of Swords. In this current situation, however, right, in the midst of this potentially tumultuous cycle that you've been a part of with this person, there has maybe been some deception. There's maybe been the words or things being expressed or nothing being expressed when feelings felt different, meaning someone may be speaking things outside of what they are feeling. Their feelings and their words are not in alignment. This may be someone you're dealing with. And the Prince of Swords, there is doubt present. There is doubt and the feeling of, well, maybe I'm just making this all up. Maybe I need to doubt the legitimacy or the reality of the fact that this person is my true twin flame, or that I can have a really ultimate desired union with this person. That is what I'm seeing here. Okay, Seven of Swords and Prince of Swords. The feeling of, am I lying to myself? Should I doubt this? Is this true? Is this not true? Right? You're worried or concerned because you haven't been given the truth. You haven't had this confirmed, maybe an external reality, maybe besides this reading, possibly. And so you've had to kind of suss it out yourself. Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a destined union. This isn't This is a union that you two came here to complete. Okay, you came here to complete union in this lifetime together as true twin flames. Very solid. Automatically, by default, on a soul level, you two are each other's wish fulfillment. Deepest, truest wish fulfillment. Now, in the meantime, really what needs to happen, Nine of Pentacles, maybe at this current time, this cycle that you are about to step into is one of developing and handling your own independent financial health, security, and also wealth. And your ability to feel confident in your own ability to provide, okay, and to have and to enjoy, really, financial success. Because Nine of Pentacles is also potentially being single. So you might even not be with this person right now at this time. You might be in the midst of a cycle that you two are engaging in separation at this time. And the cycle is teaching you two things. One, it's teaching you to not doubt yourself and your intuition, Prince of Swords over here, and also to enjoy and to step more into the fruits of your labor and to enjoy the wealth and abundance that wants to flow your way by focusing on something outside of love specifically, even though this very intense and very deep love situation is currently in your life. Okay. So I'm going to draw one more card as well. Underneath the Two of Cups, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So what is being established here is not just love, but love and stability. Okay, so it might be necessary if you two are separated, which I do sense there might be because, again, Prince of Swords and Seven of Swords, and Nine of Pentacles often indicates being single. The purpose is so that a stable foundation can be created between you two and also offered to enable the foundation for true love, Two of Cups and Ten of Cups, and the ultimate union in this lifetime. So, congratulations, and also not congratulations because you're probably going through a tough time with these two cards here, but just know it is headed towards the ultimate union. Again, of course, this is the cycle you two on a soul level agreed to complete in this lifetime. So, just continue on, focus on your independence, focus on your finances, focus on the thing that will bring you money, wealth, and abundance at this time. And everything here is going to sort itself out in due time. Okay? Congratulations, pile number one. That was your reading. And yes, I do believe you're in a true twin flame situation. Okay? Alrighty. So that was pile number one. Next, let's move into pile number two. Okay? So this is the reading for pile number two. Again, this should be timestamped, so you guys should be able to click right on it. So the question we're answering, pile number two, is are you in a true twin flame situation? And whether you are or not, what are the current energies? I'm going to give that a good shuffle. What are the current energies that you are dealing with? And the highest energies or the highest messages for you from your guides that you need to know in love and in life at this time. So is pile number two in a true twin flame situation? Please, guidance and clarity. Pile number two. The ghost dance. Okay, interesting. And there's the serpent again. Kundalini rising. So this would already suggest that whatever situation you're in terms of this relationship, it might be dead at this moment, or it might feel dead at this moment, or it might be feeling like it's in the midst of resurrection potentially as well, because it is currently dead. All right, so there might have been something that died or ended or seems to be extinct, and you are maybe considering or in the midst of manifesting it to come back into life, or it's starting to dance again or twinkle back into life, or you're feeling the urge or the inkling that it's going to kind of sparkle up into something new. And the serpent here suggests, again, I would say that this is more of a low-key, underneath the surface, I'm not really fully aware, but yet I sense it kind of twin flame union. Not that there's more than one type of twin flame union, but I would actually say that this is a twin flame union, but you just might be fully aware of it at this time. You may be, but I'm sensing you might not fully be aware of it because it was on the bottom of the deck here, not the card that we drew. So it may be something that has gone through many deaths and rebirths as well, a very transformative union or relationship that you found yourself in. And as you can see here, both snakes trying to run away in the opposite direction. So part of the growth here has been you both maybe going back and forth in terms of running away from true love or the fact of really yourself. Because a twin flame here, two halves of the same soul connected on a very deep level. And often what happens in twin flame unions is both halves of the soul essentially will reject the part of themselves that is the most scary for them or that they need the most healing within. And that always is represented by their other half here. So I would say this card is absolutely leading this answer to a yes, interestingly, even though you may or may not be aware of it consciously. All right, let's get some further information from the tarot. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, one of my favorite decks. I love all three of these decks, but this is, I would say, is a very special deck to my heart. Led me through many tough times. All right, spirit guides, loved ones, masters, wise ones, please. Clarity and insight. We are seeking to answer the question for pile number 2, if this is a true twin flame union. And also any energies that are going on that would be good to know about for their highest good and healing at this time. Pile number 2 is true twin flame union, and what do they need to know about this time? We have the Daughter of Pentacles. Interesting. So it might seem like it's at a standstill. Yeah, it might seem like there's, you might feel the energy of kind of being passive, all right, in and around this situation. Or there's someone that's not really taking action in the situation, kind of someone just at a standstill, maybe observing from afar, or just kind of existing and not really wanting to take part in this at this time. So this may be someone where things ended, and then someone is kind of still contemplating whether or not they're willing or wanting to bring this back to life with someone else, right? So, but it's kind of that energy of being in a standstill. All right, not that it's a bad thing, but it's an energy of being at a standstill, being passive, observing from afar, and trying to potentially figure out if it's worthwhile or if they want to do their part to bring this back to life. 7 of Swords. Wow, interesting. First card out. The Daughter of Wands, the Sun card, the Father of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Someone here doesn't feel up to par. Okay, someone here doesn't feel up to par to whoever this maybe potentially masculine energy is. So if this is you, all right, Daughter of Pentacles, Daughter of Wands, this is someone who is trying to still find themselves in life, someone who maybe doesn't have the confidence or the kind of inner power or inner self-knowledge to feel up to par with this Father of Cups masculine energy. And there's this need, there's this desire on the masculine's part of communication and clarity. And I don't feel whoever this Daughter of Wands energy is, that's a little maybe acting a little, or could be a little younger, or acting in a little kind of maybe shyer or less mature or less upfront ways, kind of hiding the truth. So again, with no judgment here whatsoever, this may be you, the watcher, hiding your real actual feelings or truth and clarity from this person here who could be the divine masculine, who is whoever this is ultra connected to their heart and feelings and has strength as well. This person has confidence, this person has strength, this person knows and feels and sees the truth and is led by their heart towards the truth and is asking for clarity. All right, because clearly someone here, again, this could be you that I'm feeling watching this, all right, who hasn't maybe shared your heart fully and expressed your heart to this person, If it doesn't resonate and it's switched, then you can do that. But I do feel if you chose this reading, Spirit gave this in an order for a reason. So it's you, and you are in the energy of just not fully being ready of resurrecting this, right? Still kind of wanting to just be in life, just kind of exist, do your thing, not really engage in anything too crazy or hard. Maybe you had some really tumultuous times with this person, and this person really expected a lot out of you and wanted you to grow and wanted you to change and heal and all these things, and you felt like there was expectations. And so you things ended naturally, they died off, and they really never died off energetically, but as far as you have expressed to this person, they have completely died off, and this person doesn't know, but chances are they feel that may not be the full truth. Okay? So this person here is growing in their own maturity of fire. And what I mean by that is the ability to direct their focus and their fire in one direction and to mature and grow because of that. So this Daughter of Wands and Daughter of Pentacles would represent someone, again, who's still learning to harness the power of their own fire, harness the power of their own focus and their own divine will, and to direct it towards what they want to create. Now, you do have the Sun card here, so it could suggest, too, that you are working on finding your own happiness. Maybe before in the past or when you were with this person, you didn't know how to find your own happiness. You didn't know how to find your own healing. And maybe this person gave you that, or they provided happiness for you, or you depended on this person for happiness and clarity in life. And when things ended between you guys, you realized that you didn't know how to find that. And so now you're working on discovering that within your own heart and soul, which is beautiful. Daughter of Wands and Setter of Swords, I would still say, if and when you can, all right, when you feel ready and called, I would advise, just a lighthearted recommendation to share your clarity with this person, because this person is probably very frustrated and lost and confused. And so it would help a lot in both of the situations when you feel up to it to just share your heart and your feelings, even if that may be really difficult or feel really scary. It will very much mean a lot to this person for you to share at least that truth. Even if you're not ready to be with them, or you don't feel ready to engage with them or be in a relationship, at least if you just shared the truth of where you're at and what's going on, it would help them to feel a lot more at ease and relaxed and better in their own life. So I recommend you do that when you're up for it. Don't feel scared to do it. This person will accept wherever you're at, whatever you're here to do. They will accept you unconditionally. And this is part of their lesson that they're learning in your life, is to accept you. To accept you for where you're at and what you're learning and what you're going through, and even the fact that they haven't maybe shared, or they're accepting the fact that maybe you've been unwilling to share how you really truly feel about them. They're learning to accept all of that unconditionally about you, okay, and to be patient as well. Let me draw one more card here, the Two of Cups. Oh, see? So you and this person are meant to be, absolutely. You drew pile number 2, and you're resonating with the reading here. Again, this could be a male or female, all right, divine, feminine, or masculine. But what I'm getting here is this is more of a female figure who might be in the divine masculine energy, and this might be a male figure who is embodied more of the divine feminine energy, potentially. But again, roles could be reversed, so just take it as it feels. But what I would say is, despite all that's happened between you guys, despite the fact that it seems very dead, nothing has died. There is still very much, and always will be, a very deep connection between you two. I would absolutely say this is a twin flame situation right now. And the lesson for both of you, again, as shared, is you two will end up in some way, shape, or form together. You are meant to be. You are destined to be together. But this person has to learn patience over here. Person has to learn to kind of just let go of whatever injustice they feel has been done or not done because of maybe you not feeling up to or ready or wanting to share your true feelings with this person or with the world, and maybe with you just needing time to find yourself and to kind of heal and mature your own way of utilizing your sensual and sexual energy. Okay. Yes. And then 5 of Pentacles underneath the deck. This is, right underneath it all, it's the feeling again of loss, right? So maybe both of you feel like you've lost out on this person, or the situation is just kind of heavy and you feel like it's just done and it's just like you feel abandoned and all these things. And you might be even dealing with abandonment issues underneath the surface if you are this person I've been talking about. And what I would say is just know that it might seem done, but it's very much not done. Even underneath the surface, again, you two may try and run away from one another at some point or another. They may have tried to run away from you. You may have tried to run away from them. But you guys are meant to be. It's very much a keen opportunity to have this resurrected in time. 22 here. I saw 2222 at the time of this recording as I was speaking. I just didn't mention it. So it's about having trust and faith in time, patience, and the unknown for this to come together and for you to allow yourself to go through this growth and maturation process and to eventually express your true feelings and the truth to this person and clarity. So that way you guys can come together when you're ready. Okay? But yes, absolutely when you're ready, be sure to do that. It would help this person tremendously. So overall, the answer for that as to whether or not you're in a true twin flame union, I would say yes as well. Okay? So congratulations, pile number 2. Probably not an easy situation you're going through, but you are indeed in a twin flame union, so what can you expect? All right, last pile number 3. Let's go ahead and get into it. So let's start with an oracle card, of course. And spirit guides, loved ones, masters, wise ones, angels, and archangels. What is the message we have for pile number 3? We are seeking to answer the question, is pile number 3 in a true twin flame union? If they're watching this, is pile number 3 in a true twin flame union? And what are the energies that they currently need to know about in their particular situation? Here we go. Is pile number 3 in a true twin flame union? And what are the energies that they need to know about for their highest good and healing at this time? Archangels and archangels. Here we go. The coyote, the divine feminine. Absolutely beautiful. And the lower world. Those of you guys who've watched my readings, you've known I've drawn from this deck before, the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And we've drawn the spirit animal representation of the two beings in love, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And the divine feminine has always represented the coyote in those draws. So this would be a spread for specifically the divine feminine. The lower world, right, and her journey towards growth, which is actually heading into the lower realms, actually, surprisingly, of exploration, of growth, of healing, and of opening. So the lower world could represent the lower chakras as well. Root chakra, sacral chakra, the womb, the stomach, right? All of those things are looking to be grounded and to be grown into and to be opened up. So that way her beautiful energy of naturally occurring psychic intuition can be grounded into 3D reality and therefore be a solid, engaging match on the earth with her counterpart, since the masculine energy seems to have that in abundance. So that is the first thing that comes through with these cards. The coyote here too, you know, the first thing I get with this is this coyote here. Just if you look at her, how beautiful she is, and just the moon here in the background, it kind of just seems like to me this coyote intentionally came back down to the lower world from a higher realm, and that this coyote has lots of gifts. All right, so if you're watching this, you likely have a lot of psychic intuition and gifts that you came to Earth with, that you are here to help the world with, right, as a spiritual light worker. So you are here intentionally as a gift and as an asset to help people grow and wake up. Okay, so that's what I would say first. You know, there's no solid indication as of yet as to whether or not this is a twin flame, but I would imagine if I'm already calling you the divine feminine, that you probably have a divine masculine counterpart, which collectively right now is still growing. So could potentially be a twin flame. Let's get some clarity here. Spirit guides, loved ones, we are looking for confirmation. Is this a true twin flame union for pile number 3? And what are the energies that she needs to know about? Strength card. Yeah. Okay. So the divine feminine in this pile here is learning the essence of strength and persistence and courage. Courage to continue on, to persist through, even though it may be tough, it may be challenging, and it may be arduous on her path right now to venture and exist in the lower world, the lower realms of what Earth really exists, has within it. Challenging, tough times, earthly responsibilities, okay? Sensuality, sexuality, all of these things, okay? Betrayal in relationships, the essence of love, right? This is what she is coming down here to experience and to go through, and it's been not so easy, I would say. Because next sword out is the Three of Swords. So she might be feeling at this time very much heartbroken and hurt and devastated in a situation and wanting to move away from a situation, wanting to go out and to explore different horizons at this time, wanting to see what else is out there because I can't stay here right now. It hurts too bad and I must move at this time. This is the energy that's emanating from this pile number 3. And right now it's a time of really deep inner growth through hurt, unfortunately. Through hurt, through sadness, through pain, through heartbreak. It's a time of deep inner growth and knowledge of oneself and what one is capable of going through and withstanding in order to reach their destiny and their fate. The Five of Wands. You've had to make tremendous sacrifice. This is a hard reading right here. You've had to go through and make tremendous amounts of sacrifice within this union, most likely because of this union. This person has likely hurt you to the core in a way that you didn't realize could hurt you that badly. The Devil card and the Ten of Wands. Wow, this is a tough reading. And there's the Sun at least. There we go, and the Three of Cups. So this is all in the journey or the midst of wanting to have reconciliation with someone, right? You feel like you've been carrying this heavy burden of hurt and heartbreak, and you can't get a break, and you're just at some point needing to just be done with it. You're ready to put down the load. You're ready to move forward in a new direction. You're ready to go find a new horizon. And you're ready to just kind of enjoy and be free-spirited in the adventure of life because you've made all the sacrifices possible. You've gone through the tough times and the hurt, and you've had to deal face up with the devil. You've had to, in fact, make sacrifices in your own life and your own wellness and well-being because of this devil energy that has existed in your life, likely emanating from your divine masculine. And any karmic situations you've had to sort out with this person. So this person probably has not treated you right, I would imagine. This person you've probably had to sacrifice yourself for. You've sacrificed yourself for many times, unfortunately. And I'm sorry for that. It has been and will always be for your benefit, of course. It will be to make you stronger, more resilient, more able, and more confident. Right? Once you know what you are capable of taking and going through, you will never ever question, right, your ability to persist through the hardest times in life ever again. And that is part of what this person has taught you in this experience. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is you are ready in a big way to step away from the weight of this, to stop carrying so much of the burden of this union, of this person, of what's going on. And you really just want to get to a place where you can receive, an apology, an admittance of wrongdoing, a shared truth of love from someone else who maybe hasn't shared it, and you want to be rewarded for your efforts here, right? This is, of course, Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, the desire for reconciliation through all of this, and the Sun card here. And this deck, to me, is about reconciliation. Someone here coming in with some type of admittance or apology, as you can see, of, hey, I'm sorry I messed up, and I'd like to make things right. So that might be what you're going for, what you're waiting for. Could have been because of a third party being involved, Seven of Cups and Three of Cups. In the end, you realize, though, there really is just one person. With the Two of Pentacles being here and the World card, this has been a karmic cycle that you've had to complete with this person. There might have been, again, some third-party betrayal, or the feelings of betrayal, or the feelings of losing someone to someone else, or someone going for someone else. And that was simply for the lesson of someone learning that you are the one that they truly treasure. And you have known that for a long time, but you are now waiting or could be even expecting or knowing that some type of apology and effort to reconcile is on its way, okay? Or you are at least hoping for that in some way. So I am going to draw just 3 more cards. I didn't draw these cards for the other piles, don't tell them. But I want to draw 3 more just to get a little bit more context on advice here. So what's the advice for pile number 3, Spirit? What is the highest advice for pile number 3 people at this current time, because they're going through so much? And we have the 9 of Wands, yeah, the 2 of Pentacles, and the World card, yeah. So again, this person, right, may have put you through the ringer. You may be involved with, this is definitely a twin flame situation. This confirmed it, because I saw the 2 of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck, like 4 cards in. I'm like, that could be a twin flame indicator. The fact that they drew this out in the middle on the final context card with the infinity symbol and 2 beings staring at each other, this is my twin flame card in this deck, this 2 of Pentacles card. 9 of Wands is saying, hey, continue on towards the end of the journey. You're almost at the end of the journey. Stay strong and persist just a little bit farther, because things are going to balance out. Ace of Pentacles, and there will be some type of effort to reconcile here on the way towards you, okay? And of course, if this, no, I do feel it's someone towards you. I'm not going to say it's you. But this is someone here, you've realized, right, even if you want to go out and explore other options or explore the grass, whether the grass is green on the other side, because they've hurt you, you do realize through your experience that there is only one person for you. And even though that person has really maybe hurt you emotionally in many ways, you do still feel that you want ultimately to engage in and to finish this union with your divine masculine counterparts. Okay, so you've had to, in essence, go down and explore the lower, darker worlds of this reality through, unfortunately, hurt and heartbreak and pain, but it's brought you to a new place of courage and maturity and growth that maybe you wouldn't have been able to get any other way. And in the end, I do promise you, you're going to be grateful, even though it sucks right now, and I have so much compassion for you, pile number 3. It sucks right now, but in the end, you will know and see why your twin flame had to put you through all of this, so you could experience and come back up from the darkness a stronger, better, more capable soul, and be able to share your story and to help inspire others that are going through just as tough of a time. So thank you, pile number 3. Stay strong and persistent. All right. So thank you so much, guys. That was for all 3 piles. And I just want to share with all 3 piles. What's interesting is we did get a all 3 of the piles were twin flame situations. So all 3 of the piles had some indication in the decks that I used of a true twin flame situation. So just know that that was the case, and I genuinely went into it from an objective standpoint with no expectations, but each of them had some very interesting symbols of the snake, and also, well, really the serpent. You saw the serpent there was in all 3 piles. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this message gave you clarity and insight into your specific situation, your twin flame situation. I appreciate your support, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want continued weekly updates for your true love soulmate twin flame situation, where you can get the guidance, clarity, and inspiration to take your next steps and reach your greatest soul destiny. Be sure to hit that like button as well if you haven't already, so it helps this video and channel grow so we can guide more people. And be sure to hit that bell button as well so you never ever miss another live, which we do every single Sunday. It's an amazing event. You don't want to miss it. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.